Welcome into the SoAZVB Network, where we are live here at ALA Ironwood High School, awaiting tonight's Friday night matchup between the Crismon Rattlers and the ALA Ironwood Warriors. Coming into tonight, the Crismon Rattlers sit at 0-6, while the Warriors are 3-3 and 1-0 in the 3A Central. Thank you all for joining us here tonight. My name's Daniel Guevara. Alongside me tonight is Benji Guevara, and we'll have Chris Kidney as our main cameraman and Lupe Ramirez as our field cam, as we're awaiting a pretty good matchup here in the 3A Central with two teams kind of going different routes. Wouldn't you say, Benji?
Oh, yes, definitely. We should take a look at these Central Region standings.
So currently here in the 3A Central, you have Florence sitting up at top, 2-0 in the region, while their overall record is 5-1. But you have ALA Ironwood still creeping up on them as they sit at 3-3 on the year. Then you have Santan Foothills at 1-5, Coolidge at 2-4, and then Crismon picking up the ladder at 0-6. So coming into tonight, you have two teams that have been struggling, or actually one team that's been struggling while another team has been trying to get over that hump and be in the considerations for the top 16 teams here in the 3A division. So if you look at the divisional rankings coming into tonight, you'll have ALA Ironwood sitting at 20, while Crismon is down at 32. So with that being said, like I said, Crismon is a team that is currently 0-6, and they've failed to kind of get into the end zone quite a bit this year, as you see both teams getting ready to take the field.
Oh, yes, most definitely. This is Crimson's inaugural AIA varsity season. As Dan pointed out, they have lost 6 straight, a 45 to 225 point differential during that span. In their first 3 games, they've also been shut out 3 times. So they're looking to put some points on the board for sure tonight.
And the one thing about Crismon that I like is the last 2 weeks against Winslow and Gilbert Christian, they put up a combined 25 points, which is more than their previous 4 games where they scored only a total of 20. And then if you look at ALA Ironwood, on the other hand, they're a team that is very defensive oriented. They don't give up a lot of points. I think coming into last week, they only gave up around 40 points in the first 5 games. Whereas you have last week when they played Benjamin Franklin, they gave up 49 points. So something that was very surprising for us coming into tonight's matchup. But before we get things kicked off here, we're going to take a little break for the national anthem.
Face the west end of the stadium for the playing of our Tonight's sportsmanship announcement will be read by ALA Ironwood 10th grader Melissa Call.
So we are just a few moments away from kickoff here at ALA Ironwood, and I know I'm excited. I'm really interested to see how these two 3A Central teams kind of match up.
I'm extremely excited as well. As we know, Friday Night Lights football is something a spectacle I love to see. I'm unbiased to either side, so I get a show, right? Get exposure from both the ALA Ironwood and Crimson Rattlers. Let's see what they got tonight.
So while we await the coin toss, we're going to take a little bit of a break before we get things going.
ScoreStream brings the excitement of high school sports directly to your phone and computer. Join our fan-driven network where you can score games, cheer with other fans, and share your favorite photos and videos from every game. Create epic highlights and help your favorite team be seen on local and national media. Become a super fan and have an incredible season with ScoreStream.
Hey you, we've got something new in the store.
Well, not really in store. It's in your home, in your office, where you play, wherever you are.
My point, son, we're here, you're there.
Wherever that is.
Tucson Appliance Company is your appliance concierge.
Tell us what you want. We will find it and send you photos, texts, emails, even FaceTime you the appliance. Buy it and we will deliver it. We're your personal appliance shopper.
Only at Tucson Appliance, where our low pricing your priority.
And back judge, Mark Williams.
And we are back.
Let's give a round of applause.
Getting ready for this kickoff, or excuse me, the coin toss.
Coin toss, yes sir. Coin toss. I'd like to point out Crimson's uniforms, right? That baby blue is nothing to play with. I love it. I love it.
And when you look at ALA Ironwood, you know, going back to them, I didn't kind of get to talk about them as much. They're a team that only won 2 games last year and have already exceeded their feat from last year and have won 3 games. And if you look at the remainder of their schedule, it's pretty favorable when it comes to what they have left up, especially going into that last game against Florence. So after this game tonight, they're going to be going into their bye week, and they have a game at Tempe, who's another team that's going to be fighting for a playoff spot. And then they play a struggling Santan Foothills team. And then finish up with should be a game that's going to be considered the winner, probably taking home the 3A Central Championship in the Florence Gophers. But it looks like Crismon will be receiving first here tonight. And we are just moments away from kickoff and getting Week 7 started here.
Most definitely. Let's see if this ALA Ironwood defense can keep their under 23-point roll going. All right.
And you got to love the atmosphere here tonight, as it is homecoming for ALA Ironwood. So I know they're going to want to set the tone going into this first drive and make the fans go home happy here tonight.
Oh, definitely. They seem prepared. They seem prepared, ready for action.
And can you imagine, this is like our 4th homecoming matchup here already this year. So we've definitely booked some good games, and it's going to be no different coming into tonight.
Back to receive for the Rattlers. Number 23, Porter Lee, the kick for the Warriors.
And so we are off and running, as Crismon will get the ball at the 15. And the return will be taken all the way up to the 35-yard line. So a really good return if you are the Rattlers to start off.
I like that the defense gets to set the tone here. Gave up 49 last week to Benjamin Franklin. Let's see if they can set the tone here.
The Rattlers return the ball.
And they're definitely going to be led by Marquez Dorsey, who leads the team with 56 tackles, as well as 4 tackles for loss and a sack, and 2 interceptions already this season. So you'll have Crismon start off in shotgun formation with the man in motion, and it will be a run that looks like may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, or maybe a gain of 1.
31 the ball carrier. Tackle on the play by Wheaton. 1 yard gain on the play will bring up 2nd and 9. Ball at the 35-yard line.
So it'll be a 2nd and 9 for the Rattlers, as they're going to stick with that twins left in that shotgun formation. And you'll have Josh Marquez in motion, as it's going to be a completed pass by number 15, Carson Robinson, and that looks like it's going to be a gain of about 6.
Number 15.
That went to Kayvon Bletcher, 6'2", junior, with the catch.
Tackle on the play by number 2, Caden Briggs.
And it's unfortunate we don't have, any stats on Max Preps about Crismon to really see who are their standout players this year, but definitely going to find out throughout the course of this game who their go-to guys are.
Most definitely. It's a great start as well. It looks like they're moving the ball.
So it's going to be a handoff up the middle. And let's see if looks like he might be just on the line to gain. We'll see where the spot is.
Front line is holding up well on those run plays. 2 so far and no gain on either.
And it is going to be enough for a Rattlers first down. So if you are Crismon, that's how you want to get things going.
First down, Crismon. Ball at the 44-yard line.
So you're going to have the quarterback roll out to his left, and we'll see if the receiver was able to catch, as they're going to give him the catch, as that's
Robinson's pass.
number 28.
Complete to Mills. Tackle on the play by number 13, Hudson Graves.
Going to be 13 Hudson Graves for the tackle.
5-yard gain on the play will bring up 2nd and 5. Ball at the 49-yard line.
So we'll have a 2nd and 5 on the play. And it's going to be another handoff, as we do have a flag on the play.
Again, that LA Ironwood defense holding up well on the run. Movement on offense for Crimson has only been about pass plays currently.
And they got, number 77, Caleb Wheaton, who's the big nose guard for ALA Ironwood. And it's going to be tough to, run past him.
False start on the Rattlers.
As the penalty is a false start, so it's going to put Crismon back 5 yards on the play. As it's another handoff, and the running back is going to be stopped by a couple of Crismon players, as that looks like that's number 6, Marquez Dorsey. And the run was by
gain on the play will bring up 3rd and 12.
JP Altamirino.
Something that I'm noticing on these run plays is the pursuit to the ball for LA Ironwood. Everyone's gang tackling, pursuit to the ball looks really well.
And they definitely are a team that does that and can create turnovers, with 11 sacks on the year and 5 interceptions, as it's going to be a big 3rd down. And we're going to get a flag on that hit right there, as
Robinson's pass is incomplete.
As Robinson was looking for number 28.
Call and Hudson Graves.
Bang play.
Penalty on the play.
Flag looked like it came a little late, but.
And it's going to be a personal foul, possibly a targeting.
Not sure about that one. It looked like both defenders were making a play on the ball. It's just unfortunate. Crowd doesn't like it.
So after a big 3rd and long, it's an automatic first down for Crismon here, and they are past the 50-yard line of ALA Ironwood, as we have another handoff to number 31 for Crismon.
31, the ball carrier, brought down by Wheaton.
flag on the play as well.
Penalty on the play.
So that probably be in the area of holding, and it will be holding against Crismon.
Holding
So
on Crismon.
though, if you're Crismon, though, those are the things you cannot afford early on, is getting those penalties that are going to negate a big play.
Most definitely against a defense that's proven itself, like ALA Ironwood. Got to take it while you can get it.
Ball at the 47-yard line.
So it'll be a 1st and 20 for Crismon just across the 45-yard line.
Fumble.
As we have a fumble on the play, and we'll see who ends up
Fumble on the play.
with the ball, as I think Robinson was able to recover it.
Crismon.
Looked like a botch handoff.
6-yard loss on the play will bring up 2nd and long. Ball at the 40.
So after a holding penalty, now you get the botch snap and the handoff, and you're sitting at a 2nd and 26, and not the direction you're wanting to head if you are Crismon, who, like we said, has been struggling to put up points on the board. And so Robinson will drop back, and he's going to roll to his left as he's going to keep the ball and run out just across the 45-yard line.
Robinson run out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
And this is going to set up a 3rd and about 19 to go.
Play will bring up 3rd and 20.
I think a big play dynamic here. ALA Ironwood has to hold him here on the field for a while. Get the ball back for your offense. Big 3rd down to begin the game.
So Crismon will have 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left, as we got another receiver in motion. And Robinson's going to roll out to his right. And it's going to be an incomplete pass, as it was intended for number 10, Ryan Campbell. So it's going to bring up a 4th down on the play.
4th down, Crismon.
And so we'll see how ALA Ironwood's offense responds here. As I know, last week they were held to just a little over 115 yards, I believe, rushing. And it's something that's not in the characteristics, as that ball is going to get a good Crismon bounce but roll into the end zone for a touchback. So it'll be 1st and 10 for ALA Ironwood at the 20-yard line. And like I said, ALA Ironwood is that team that loves to run the ball. That they are a run-heavy team, and they are always led by Aiden Williams.
It looks like against this Crimson Rattlers defense is the team to get back on track. As we said earlier, 37.7 points per game this season.
And so even Aiden Williams, 656 yards rushing with 6 touchdowns. And I am sure that we're going to probably hear his name quite a bit tonight. So 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Jet Brewster is going to hand off to Williams. It looks like he'll pick up 3 on the play.
Number 22, Aiden Williams, the ball carrier.
Okay. Tell him Melly called.
Tack on the play by number 42, Carson Hammond.
So it'll be a 2nd and 7
4-yard gain
for
on
the
play.
Warriors.
2nd and 6, ball at the 24-yard line.
Correction, 2nd and 6, so a gain of 4. We have 2 receivers, as there's going to be a hard count on the play, and it looks like it will be an offsides against Crismon, which is going to bring up a 2nd and 1.
Offsides on Crismon.
87 Brody Taylor with the early jump.
5-yard penalty will bring up 2nd and 1.
And like we said, those are the things for a team that's 0-6. You cannot let penalties and turnovers kind of kill you throughout the course of this game, especially if you want to hang around early in this first half. So we got split backs with twins to the left, as it's going to be another handoff,
Face mask.
as we got another flag on the play, as Williams picks up enough for the first down, but We do have a face mask on Crismon, so we're going to add an additional 15 yards to the end of that play.
First down.
Well, I think based off these two beginning plays, we know why the Crimson defense is giving up so many points, right?
Absolutely, and you got to see, how the second half of this season is going to play out for them. I know that a lot of teams' first 5 games, you have players that need to sit out due to transfers, and being that this is the newest school here in the 3A Central, how many players were they missing through that first half of the season, and can they bounce back now that they are a full squad? So you're going to have Jeb Brewster roll to his left, and it looks like he might lose one on the play on the quarterback keeper.
Brought down by Hammond and Campbell.
And being that this is your first action here, being in the booth, usually you're a big help with all of our cameras, whether it's on the field or, running our main cam. How do you like the action, especially when you get to watch it all play out?
Oh, this is a lovely perspective to have, as well as ALA Ironwood hosting us here in amazing press box condition. It's immaculate.
So Brewster's going to complete a pass, and that's going to be completed to number 9.
Brewster's pass complete to number 8, Gabe Cantor.
What a stiff arm. That stiff arm allowed him.
That was number 8, Gabe Cantor, on the play, and what a big reception for ALA Ironwood. And if you look into it, Jeb Brewster's only completed 470 yards this year through the air with 2 touchdowns. So gotta love that aspect of the game where you're getting back to that running portion that sets up these play action passes that they executed right there. So we got a 1st and 10 inside the 20-yard line, as we have split backs yet again, and it looks like we may have a false start on the play.
False start, Warriors.
So that'll push ALA Ironwood back 5, as we have 4:46 left here in the opening quarter.
Warriors will have 1st and 15 at the 23-yard line.
So 1st and 15. And it looks like Brewster's trying to get the call in again from his offense, as we are going to get a timeout in the action with 4:24 left here in the first. And we'll be back right after this commercial break.
ScoreStream brings the excitement of high school sports directly to your phone and computer. Join our fan-driven network where you can score games, cheer with other fans, and share your favorite photos and videos from every game. Create epic highlights and help your favorite team be seen on local and national media. Become a super fan and have an incredible season with ScoreStream.
Hey, you. We've got something new in the store.
Well, not really in store. It's in your home, in your office, where you play, wherever you are.
My point, son. We're here. You're there.
Wherever that is.
Tucson Appliance Company is your appliance concierge.
Tell us what you want. We will find it and send you photos, texts, emails, even FaceTime you the appliance. Buy it and we will deliver it. We're your personal appliance shopper.
Only at Tucson Appliance, where our low pricing, your price.
All right, we are back where it's 1st and 15 for the Warriors, as they're going to hand off to Aiden Williams, who's going to pick up a nice chunk of yards on the play, as it looks like it may be a gain of about 8 yards.
Number 11, Damian Nix.
That'd be a gain of 10, actually, so it'd be a 2nd and 5.
11-yard gain on the play will bring up 2nd and 4. Ball at the 13-yard line.
As we get ready to get into our goal line area. We're going to go to our red zone cam to get a little closer to the action. So 2nd and 5, as it's going to be another handoff to Williams, who has a little bit of a corner, and he's going to get in for a Warriors touchdown.
Touchdown,
But we do have a flag on the play, as we have a holding
on the Warriors
against the Warriors. So 6 points negated right there by penalties, and it seems like early on that's how the trend's kind of been for both teams, is when they pick up some big plays, it kind of gets pushed back by a penalty.
Most definitely a lot of hurting themselves. Let's see if they can punch it in here. Actually, that's going to move them way back.
After the penalty, the Warriors will have 2nd and long.
So 2nd and 14 for the Warriors.
Ample opportunity for this Crimson Rattlers defense to show up right here.
So it's going to be a trips left with one running back in the backfield. And Brewster's going to drop back, but it's going to be a quarterback keeper, as Brewster's going to slip but keep his balance and pick up pretty much all the yards that they lost on that penalty. So it'll be a 3rd and about 2 to go for ALA Ironwood with 2:50 left here in the first.
We'll bring up 3rd and 5, ball at the 13-yard line.
So we'll go down to our red zone cam once again. So a big 3rd down. If you are both teams, you know, you want to get a stop. If you're Crismon, as Brewster's going to drop back, and he's going to find Aiden Williams, who's going to have enough for a 1st down as he's tackled down at the 3-yard line. So a big gain for ALA Ironwood.
Play by Campbell. 1st down, Warriors.
And we'll see if the Warriors have enough to punch it into the end zone and be the first team on the board.
Ball at the 3-yard line.
And so Williams is going to get the ball, and he's going to get in the end zone for a Warriors touchdown. Aiden Williams on the carry for that'll be his 7th rushing touchdown on the season. As ALA Ironwood strikes first with 1:45 here in the first.
Definitely a rough start for the Crimson defense, right? 3rd down, have them stop. Big time, would have been a big time stop, give up a touchdown. Let's see what they look like on the next drive.
So we do have a Rattlers player down on the play. And we're going to take an injury timeout and be back right after this.
Do you have a football player that's afraid of getting hit? How about a baseball player that's in a slump? Or how about just wanting to tweak your golf game just a little bit more? At Hypnosis Works LLC, we've been helping athletes overcome obstacles and tweak their focus for the last 8 years. Call us now for your free consultation, 520-465-7457.
Hey you, we've got something new in the store.
Well, not really in store. It's in your home, in your office, where you play, wherever you are.
My point, son, we're here, you're there.
Wherever that is.
Tucson Appliance Company is your appliance concierge.
Tell us what you want. We will find it and send you photos, texts, emails, even FaceTime you the appliance. Buy it and we will deliver it. We're your personal appliance shopper.
Only at Tucson Appliance, where our low pricing your priority.
ScoreStream brings the excitement of high school sports directly to your phone and computer. Join our fan-driven network where you can score games, cheer with other fans, and share your favorite photos and videos from every game. Create epic highlights help your favorite team be seen on local and national media. Become a superfan and have an incredible season with ScoreStream.
Hey, you. We've got something new in the store.
Well, not really in store. It's in your home, in your office, where you play, wherever you are.
My point, son. We're here. You're there.
Wherever that is.
Tucson Appliance Company is your appliance concierge.
Tell us what you want. We will find it and send you photos, texts, emails, even FaceTime you the appliance. Buy it and we will deliver it. We're your personal appliance shopper.
Only at Tucson Appliance, where our low pricing is your priority.
I'll go ahead to the coach down here with the huddle.
So we're still here at ALA Ironwood. Still have a player down from Crismon. We hope everything is okay, as it's taking them a little bit longer to kind of get up. And those are things, when you come into these matchups, you hope that both teams will go home healthy and, there's no significant injuries. Injuries are a part of the game, but you do want everybody to be able to go home and be with their families, especially here at a high school event.
Most definitely. Health is wealth. Want the well-being for all players on the field, everyone.
And we'll keep everybody updated with all the scores that are going on around not only Pinal County, but Southern Arizona as a whole, as we kind of cover a lot of teams, out here in the southern part of Arizona, as there's going to be some good crucial matchups, especially ones that can help teams like ALA Ironwood kind of move up in the rankings if they pick up a victory here tonight. But as we say, you still got to play a game on Friday, and you got to pick up those wins. No matter how a team is, with Crismon being 0-6 and really struggling, we've seen upsets happen throughout the course of this season. One in particular was the Mountain View Mountain Lions defeating the Marana Tigers for the Battle of the Boot, which turned out to be a great game. But pretty much the underdog team won in that event.
Yeah, I believe when we go into a situation like this where you're facing an 0-6 team, kind of lower your standards a little bit, right? Kind of take some plays off. These are the games where you're uplifting and you kind of define yourself in these situations.
So with still having this injury timeout, we're going to take another break in the action and see hopefully the Rattlers player can be taken off on his own power.
ScoreStream brings the excitement of high school sports directly to your phone and computer. Join our fan-driven network where you can score games, cheer with other fans, and share your favorite photos and videos from every game. Create epic highlights and help your favorite team be seen on local and national media. Become a superfan and have an incredible season with ScoreStream.
Hey, you. We've got something new in the store.
Well, not really in store. It's in your home, in your office, where you play, wherever you are.
My point, son. We're here. You're there.
Wherever that is.
Tucson Appliance Company is your appliance concierge.
Tell us what you want. We will find it and send you photos, texts, emails, even FaceTime you the appliance. Buy it and we will deliver it. We're your personal appliance shopper.
Only at Tucson Appliance, where our low pricing is your priority.
Do you have a football player that's afraid of getting hit? How about a baseball player that's in a slump? Or how about just wanting to tweak your golf game just a little bit more? At Hypnosis Works LLC, we've been helping athletes overcome obstacles and tweak their focus for the last 8 years. Call us now for your free consultation, 520-465-7457.
Hey, you. We've got something new in the store.
Well, not really in store. It's in your home, in your office, where you play, wherever you are.
My point, son. We're here. You're there.
Wherever that is.
Tucson Appliance Company is your appliance concierge.
Tell us what you want. We will find it and send you photos, texts, emails, even FaceTime you the appliance. Buy it and we will deliver it. We're your personal appliance shopper.
Only at Tucson Appliance, where our low pricing.
So we apologize for the delay in tonight's matchup, as we still have a Crismon player down on the field. And as he is being attended to, we will take a little pause in the action and keep up our game night graphic. And once we get ready to continue play, we'll be back to bring you guys updated information. So welcome back to the SoAZVB Network, where we had number 62, Aiden Ceballos, who was down on the field and unfortunately had to have the stretcher, kind of take him off the field, something you definitely do not want to see when it comes to high school sports and, both teams competing. We definitely do wish him well, and we will be keeping you guys updated throughout the course of the night on his health, and hopefully it's nothing too serious when it comes to just teams trying to compete and play a good game of football, and that's what we've had here tonight. It's just unfortunate that you see a player go down like that, and it seems to be more serious than we first had thought.
Most definitely, we want to make sure that he's all right. Wish him well. Of course, in the break in the action, the teams here are getting a chance to warm up again. Get right back to it.
So we'll take one commercial break, and once both teams are ready to take the field again, we will be back for the remainder of the first quarter.
ScoreStream brings the excitement of high school sports directly to your phone and computer. Join our fan-driven network where you can score games, cheer with other fans, and share your favorite photos and videos from every game. Create epic highlights and help your favorite team be seen on local and national media. Become a super fan and have an incredible season with ScoreStream.
Hey, you. We've got something new in the store.
Well, now.
So both teams are ready to take the field for the extra point.
Number 23.
As we had Aiden Williams pick up the first touchdown of the night for the Warriors. As the kick is up and good. And now the lead is 7-0 with 1:45 here in the first quarter as the Warriors strike first.
Crimson set to receive the ball here. First drive, 3 and out. Let's see what they can do on the second drive. See if we can get some movement down the field. ALA Ironwood's defense looking to keep the shutout going.
And if you're Crismon, you've seen
coming out tonight to cover our game. We appreciate all that you do for Grinnell County High School athletics.
As we got a shout out there, so that was really nice of the ALA Ironwood announcer. Not something you get every day, but if you're Crismon here, they had a good little thing going with their pass game and, kind of setting up a little bit of a run there. What would you like to see from them as far as what they can do on this next drive? Would you want to see more of an air attack or keep the ball on the ground?
Well, it looks like that nose guard is going to be a problem, so I don't know if we're going to be able to move the ball, running the ball, right? But so that air attack might be the only option. Not positive net yards running the ball, but let's see if Crimson can get something through the air.
So the return is going to go to the 30-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rattlers, as Karsten Robinson is going to look to lead the Rattlers down the field.
Yeah, I'd like to note with that break, right, we haven't seen the AOA Ironwood defense here in a good while, so we'll see how they respond.
Definitely, when you have an injury that unexpectedly happens and you're on the sideline quite a while, you definitely have to keep yourself warm and in order to not tighten up and, be a little bit slower, as we're going to have a rollout to the left from Robinson. He's going to heave the ball up to number 13, and that's Josh Marquez, but it's going to be an incomplete pass on the play.
What a catch by Marquez, just a little out of bounds.
And we do have a penalty on the play. And so it's going to be a false start on the Rattlers. So a 5-yard penalty, which is going to repeat first down.
Penalty will bring up 1st and 15.
Not how you want to start.
And it's a little bit interesting to see how if it's false start on the offense, they're still allowing the play to develop. Usually you see it blown dead as Robinson's going to throw the ball yet again, and his intended receiver again is number 13, Marquez, who's unable to bring it in.
Marquez is incomplete.
We can make note first drive, couple runs to start off the game. Looks like it's not working out or not favorable, so it looks like that air attack might be the only option.
And that's one thing that happened to ALA Ironwood last week is you had Benjamin Franklin, who is a wing T run heavy offense, and they were able to throw the ball through the air and get 3 touchdowns through the air, as you see a run up the middle
The ball carrier.
from, that'd be number 31, Snowden.
Tackle on the play by number
As we say that, the best run of the night.
And so it'll be a 3rd and 10 for the Rattlers as we are entering the final minute here in the first quarter. So you'll have Twins to the left as Robinson's going to drop back, throw the ball across the middle, and almost bringing it in is number 28 for Crismon, but a nice broken up pass by number 13, Hudson Graves, and it's going to bring up a 4th down
4th and 10
for Crismon, as it looks like they're going to be punting the ball back to ALA Ironwood. And it's just that stifling defense from ALA Ironwood that makes things so tough. So as we await the punt, there's no returner back for ALA Ironwood, as it's going to take a Rattlers bounce and be down at the 17-yard line. So if you're Crismon, you got to love the special team so far. I know the first punt went into the end zone, but they are making ALA Ironwood's offense have to earn those yards and try to maybe get them off the field here on this drive.
Crimson defense needs to look to start out without hurting themselves with flags to begin this drive. That was what happened on the previous drive. Start off the drive in a positive sense, especially when you have them pinned back here.
And a little bit of an update on Aiden Sabalos. It was a stinger and concussion that kept him out of the game, as you have Aiden Williams pick up a nice run on the play, and it's going to be brought down at the 45-yard line. So a 20-plus yard run, and like I said, Aiden Williams is the workhorse on this Warriors offense, and he helps set up so many different things for the Warriors offense as you get as you progress later on into the game.
Well, definitely big time play to start off.
So we'll see if ALA Ironwood will run another play. It looks like they're going to just take it to the end of the quarter. So after one quarter, you have ALA Ironwood leading the Crismon Rattlers 7-0. And we're going to keep things right here as we have some sponsors to shout out who have helped ALA Ironwood, you know, here not only tonight on homecoming, but throughout the course of the season. And the first one we want to talk about is Phoenix Design. Phoenix Design is a full-service architectural firm that provides unique and innovative solutions to clients' projects. Founded in Mesa, Arizona in January 2019, Phoenix Design focuses on retail, restaurant, and office projects. And they want to say, go Warriors. And we also got Red Mountain Pools. Red Mountain Pools will help you take care of all your pool services needs, servicing Arizona since 1995. Then we have Atlas Pediatric Dental. Here at Atlas Pediatric Dental Care, our patients mean the world to us. So for the start of the second quarter, we're going to get another run by the Warriors, as you're going to have them reverse fields on the play, as that is number 8, Gabe Cantor, who's going to pick up a big gain on the play and be tackled down at the 30-yard line.
Run out of bounds by Belcher and Pope. First down, Warriors.
And you see that play there, that usually doesn't go that way when you reverse fields like that, right? So to have a positive outcome is big time. I think that block played in the role.
And one of the things I saw, during the off-season 7-on-7, the big man competitions is ALA Ironwood's line, defensive line and offensive line are some big boys who are going to help create holes, as Cantor is going to drop back and throw the ball, and it's going to be completed, and that's going to be good enough for a Warriors touchdown, as that pass was completed to number 13, Hudson Graves, as now the Warriors extend the lead to 13-0. And a little bit of trickery right there from the Warriors.
29-yard touchdown pass from Cantor to Graves.
So you got to love that if you're ALA Ironwood, who last week was held to 7 points, and here, not only in the first quarter, but the start of the second, have a 14-0 lead.
The extra point is good. Bringing the score to Warriors.
What were your thoughts on that little bit of trickery right there?
Great play, great play. Completely fooled the defense. Wide open wide receiver on the end there. Almost went in untouched. But it looks like this Crimson defense is not going to hold up tonight. 14 in the second quarter here. We'll see if they can keep under their 37-point average.
And when you're a new team out here like Crismon, who I think they had a lot of hype, in this Queen Creek area. You have teams like ALA Gilbert North, ALA Queen Creek, who've had early successes in their inaugural seasons. I mean, ALA Queen Creek was a 3A team not too long ago and is now in 6A competing in the open playoffs as early as last year, and I know is going to make a good run. This is a team that is built off of juniors, sophomores, and freshmen. So you got to know that in the coming years, despite what their record is this year, in the coming years, Crismon is definitely going to have a lot of experience for the years to come.
Consistency compounds, right? Consistency compounds, and that'll show.
Snowden and Pope back to receive.
I'd like to see a kick return right here. Let's see.
And Crismon's had some good returns here in the first half, as the ball's going to roll out of bounds, and it's going to be an illegal kick. So Crismon will get another great field position, as they're going to start off on the 35-yard line.
Illegal procedure on the Warriors.
And just to show how strong this ALA Ironwood defense has been, 57 points given up in their first 5 games before giving up 49 last week to Benjamin Franklin. So they've been playing some good ball, and I think if they want to make a run for this 3A playoffs, they're definitely going to be anchored by that amazing defense. And we're going to get a timeout from Crismon, so we'll take a break in the action and be back right after this break.
ScoreStream brings the excitement of high school sports directly to your phone and computer. Join our fan-driven network where you can score games, cheer with other fans, and share your favorite photos and videos from every game. Create epic highlights and help your favorite team be seen on local and national media. Become a super fan and have an incredible season with ScoreStream.
Hey, you. We've got something new in the store.
Well, not really in store. It's in your home, in your office, where you play, wherever you are.
My point, son.
So we are back. We have 11 left here in the second quarter, as it's going to be 1st and 10 for Crismon at the 35-yard line.
And just to piggyback on what we were talking about before the break, in regards to this ALA Ironwood defense, if Crimson is going to resort to airing it out, you may see a pick here real soon. 5 interceptions on the season. Look out for it.
So Crismon will come with 2 wide receivers to the left, bring a man in motion, as Robinson's going to drop back, and he's going to connect with the receiver, as that's number 10, Ryan Campbell.
Robinson's pass complete to Marquez.
Excuse me, that was number 13, Marquez. And it seems like early on that has been Robinson's favorite target. So we'll see if that connection plays out through most of this drive, as Crismon's going to kind of hustle things up here, and we're going to get a run, as you're going to get the running back who's going to break down the left sideline. But we do have a penalty on the play, and he's brought down across the 50 to the 40-yard line.
And I think on a lot of those run plays is that defensive line is blowing them up, right? Number Keelan Culver there with the first point of contact. Looks like it's happening over and over continuously with this defensive line just breaking through.
And so it's going to be another holding penalty against Crismon. And we just talk about that. You know, you cannot kill yourself, especially being down 2 scores already. You want to be able to keep those drives going. And
with a big-time defense like this, man, it only empowers them more.
So it looks like we'll have a 2nd and 9, as it was only a 5-yard penalty. Robinson's going to drop back. It's going to be a screen pass, but he's going to overshoot the intended running back, as that's number 31.
Robinson's pass intended for Snowden is incomplete.
And that'll be Snowden, who's the intended receiver.
That will bring
Drop passes and flags are a recipe for a rough night. I think for Crimson, getting on the board would be an extreme big-time accomplishment, right? Being shut out 3 times. Let's get on the board, Crimson.
And so another 3rd and long for Crismon, as they're going to have 2 wide receivers to the right. Robinson's going to drop back. He got a receiver that slipped on the play, but Marquez is going to be able to regain his balance and get a gain of about 8 on the play. So a 4th and 1, and you got a big decision to make if you are Crismon here. I think you go for it if you're them. You know, right now you're down 2. Your defense having a little bit of trouble stopping ALA Ironwood's offense, and let's see what the play call is.
Big time play here.
So they'll still have that twins to the right, a little man in motion, as they're going to hand the ball off, and Snowden is going to have enough for a Rattlers first down.
Great cutback. Great cutback to get that first down.
On the play by number 20, Jose Baerbeck.
And so after the play, we have a late penalty.
Penalty on the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Warriors.
As we're going to get an unsportsmanlike conduct against ALA Ironwood. So not something you want, especially after giving up a crucial 4th down there. As now the ball is going to be at ALA Ironwood's 38-yard line. But if you're Crismon, those are the things you want, to help you out. Those are free yards right there. So we'll have twins to the left, as Marquez is going to come in motion. And Snowden's going to get the handoff.
Snowden, the ball carrier.
And pick up a gain of 2 on the play.
Tackle on the play by number 24, Carson
So despite not having early successes in the run, Crismon is still going to attack with the run game. And even before that, you had the big run by Snowden. It was just called back due to a holding penalty, but they're now gaining some confidence here on the ground.
I think it's necessary, right? Got to continue. You can't just air it out, especially against a good defense.
So Marquez will come in motion again, As Robinson's going to drop back, he's going to connect to number 16. That's Cameron Pope on the play.
Pass complete to Pope.
That's going to be a gain of about 4 yards.
Play by Verbeck.
The ALA Ironwood defense again with the pursuit to the ball. 6 Warriors there ready for that tackle.
And that's what you want. You know, you want all 11 to be attacking the ball on defense, and, you know, it's only going to benefit you in the long run.
I think that's the fuel, right? You see that?
3rd and 4.
That fuels the
ball at
defense.
32-yard line.
So a 3rd and about 4 as Robinson's going to hand it off to Snowden, who slips up but's able to keep his balance.
Snowden,
And
the
he's
ball
going to be
carrier.
stopped possibly a yard short
Tackle on the play by number 33, AJ Villasenor.
of the line to gain, as the tackle's made by AJ Villasenor.
Assisted by number 21, Malachi
So another 4th down play as we have 7:45 left here in the first half, and you got to think Crismon is going to go for it here as the offense stays on the field. So a hard count there, but no jump from the Warriors. So Snowden's going to get the handoff, but it looks like he may be stopped on the play, as there's your man,
Snowden, the ball carrier, brought
big
down
number
by
77.
Caleb Wheaton.
That's going to be Caleb Wheaton on the tackle, and you talked about him
First down, Warriors.
and how it's going to be so tough to run the ball with big number 77 there, you know, and pursuing on every play.
Had to make his presence felt again. I mean, a couple runs, getting positive gains. That's the way to do it right there on a big play.
So that's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Warriors, and they'll have the ball on the 30-yard line with 7:15. And they'll come with some split backs, and, you know, do you want to see a little bit more trickery here from ALA Ironwood, or more so kind of kill some of this clock?
I think with the Crimson defense on their heels, I mean, it might be doable.
So Brewster's going to have a play action. He's going to complete a pass to his right, as that looks like it might be number 8, Gabe Cantor, on the play.
Pass complete to Cantor.
And so that's going to
Tackle on the
be
play
good
by
enough
21,
for
first
a
and
Warriors first down.
10. First down, Warriors. Ball at the 40-yard line.
And I think if you're the Warriors, it's good to see this air attack going and, you know, kind of getting a little bit of a groove, as we have another run
Cantor, the ball carrier.
from number 8, Cantor. And he's going to be stopped for a loss of 1 on the play.
1 yard
But
loss
when
on
you're a
the
team
play,
who's
Warriors
only
second and
attempted
11.
52 passes coming into this game, and you already got a touchdown pass here in the first half, you got to be loving how things are going when it comes to their aerial attack.
Let's see if this Crimson defense can get a stop. That would be big time to keeping this game manageable and within reach.
So Brewster's going to be in shotgun formation. He's going to hand it off to Aiden Williams, who's going to get some good blocking downfield.
Aiden Williams, the ball carrier.
And it looks like he may
Campbell.
be just a yard short from the line to gain. But the quickness in Williams to get to the edge and pursuit upfield, but it all comes with great blocking along the way, whether it's a lineman or whether it's your receivers out there as well.
Penalty on the play.
And so we have a penalty on the play, as it's going to be
First
a
down,
face
Warriors.
mask against Crismon. So free yards for the Warriors, as now they're across the 50 and are going to have 1st and 10 at the Rattlers' 41-yard line.
Crismon 36-yard line.
So Brewster will be in the shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers out, as it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and Brewster's going to run upfield for about a gain of 12, but we do have a penalty on the play.
Penalty on the play.
Looks like 72, Braden Mendoza lost his helmet.
Face mask on Crismon.
So another penalty against Crismon, as that's another face mask on the play. And I wonder if Mendoza is going to have to come out of play. I know we see when helmets pop off, you kind of have to sit out one play.
Ball at the 14-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line with 5:25 left here, as Brewster's going to have 4 wide receivers, and he's going to drop back, and he's going to complete a pass. Looks like to number 8, Cantor.
Brewster's pass complete to Cantor. Tackle on the play by Hehe.
So that'll be a gain of 4 on the play.
4-yard gain on the play will bring up 2nd and 6. Ball at the 10-yard line.
So as we are inside our goal line formation, we will go to our goal line cam, as Williams is going to get the handoff, and we're going to get another penalty on the play.
Ball carrier.
As we have a
play by Hammond.
looks like a personal foul against the Warriors.
Penalty on the play, holding Warriors.
I know this Crimson defense has been on the field a lot, but this is an ample opportunity to show up right here in the red zone. You can hold them to 3, keep it manageable, still in the game.
So it turns out it was a holding penalty against the Warriors, so that's going to push them back 10 yards. Instead of probably a 3rd and goal or a 3rd and 1, you are now sitting at about a 2nd and 15, excuse me.
Warriors will have 2nd and long from the 22-yard line.
So it'll be twins right for Brewster, as he's going to hand off to Williams, who looks like he's going to pick up 2 on the play to the 20-yard line.
Tackle on the play by number 10, Ryan Campbell. Two-yard gain on the play.
So we are reaching our 4-minute mark here in the second quarter, and a big 3rd down coming up for the Warriors. And like you said, if you're Crismon, this is where you need that big stop. So Brewster's going to roll out to his left. Going to look for the open receiver, as it's almost intercepted. As that was
Brewster's pass intended for
number 16, Cameron Pope.
And there it was, the big play, but it looks like we have a flag on the play again as well.
Cameron Pope in coverage. That will bring up 4th and long for the Warriors. Penalty on the play.
So let's see what the penalty was, as it's going to be a personal foul against Crismon. So after the big 3rd down stop,
on Crismon,
there's another penalty on the play.
Warriors.
As now it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line for Crismon. Oh, excuse me, for ALA Ironwood.
Ball at the 10-yard line.
Extremely deflating for a defense that's been on the field for a good time now.
So Williams will get the handoff, and he's going to run it in for another Warriors touchdown, as now the lead extends to 20-0 with 3:32 left here in the second. So some hard running by Aiden Williams. And that's 2 rushing touchdowns for Williams. And like we said, it's a tough offense to stop, especially if he gets going early on in the ball game, as the kick is up and good, and the lead extends to 21-0 for the Warriors.
Rattlers.
I have to give props to this Warrior squad on both sides of the ball, looking extremely good.
So there's 3:32 left in the second. We know Crismon can drive the ball. You just can't have those penalties that are going to hurt you early on in the drive.
Good luck to our junior.
So with 3:32, you still have enough time to possibly put some points on the board.
And going to the half with some positive momentum, right? Haven't really had anything positive from the Crimson side. Let's see it offense.
Snowden and Pope back to receive for Crismon. Lee to kick for the Warriors.
So we'll see the kickoff from the Warriors Lee as we got Snowden and Pope waiting back for the return.
And a good kick this time.
And Snowden is going to get the return as he makes a nice cut.
What a move.
And is going to be tackled down at the 25-yard line.
Big time jump cut there.
Snowden with the return. Tackle on the play by Graves.
And while we got a little bit of stop in the action, want to thank some more sponsors here sponsoring the ALA Ironwood Warriors, as you have Lamar's Plumbing. Call Lamar's Plumbing Solutions for your plumbing and water treatment needs. So if you're Robinson here, how aggressive do you want to be in order to air out the ball a little bit, as we got another screen to Snowden, who's going to get a good run up the middle on the completed pass, as he's just shy of the 45-yard line, and it's going to be a first down.
Biggest play of the
for
night
the Warriors.
for Crimson offense tonight. This is the perfect opportunity to get it going.
And the best part you got to love about it is no penalties on that drive. Excuse me, on that play. As Snowden's going to get the ball, he's going to make a cut and pick up a gain of about 2 on the play.
And as you said, you got to go quick here, right? Not a lot of time left.
Yes, as we're into the final 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
2-yard gain on the play will bring up 2nd and 8. Ball at the 46-yard line.
So they're taking a little bit of some time off the clock. They have twins to the right, as it's going to be a pass completed to number 16, as that's Cameron Pope on the play. And he might be just 1 yard shy of another Rattlers first down.
Looks like they are airing it out. Back-to-back design screenplays. I think that's the only option at this point.
7-yard gain on the play will bring up 3rd and 1. Ball at the Warrior 47-yard line.
3rd and 1 here.
So you got a man coming in motion, as it's going to be a low snap, and Snowden's going to fall on the ball.
Recovered by Crismon.
I think you punted here.
And I think you're right, as we'll see if the punting unit comes out for the Rattlers.
That was the worst case scenario on that 3rd down right there.
13-yard loss.
You know, and you're driving, you're getting in a groove, and it's just the little things, you know, for Crismon that you have to start perfecting, especially at this point in the season. You can't hurt yourself.
Details matter. Details are important.
So we'll get another punt from the Rattlers, as it looks like they're going to take another timeout with 1 minute and 2 seconds here.
Second of the half.
And one of the interesting things that I'm seeing from ALA Ironwood's special teams is no returner in the back. You know, they're just allowing the ball to be punted and kind of roll. and with nobody to down the ball or to return the ball. Is that something that's interesting to you?
Most definitely. I don't think I've seen that before. Definitely a different dynamic. I would be curious to see as what that means or what it entails, why we're going in that route.
Warriors, and start against Crismon.
False start on Crismon.
And if you're the Warriors, I mean, do you go all out to block the punt here? Probably set yourself up with some great field position, or what do you do? Because it's something new to see with no returner there to return the ball for them.
I think you got a minute left here. I believe you still may have all your timeouts. You might want to try to move the ball. Oh,
and they almost get the block there, as the ball is going to take another Rattlers bounce, and it's going to be down at the 21-yard line. So with 52.1 seconds, we'll see if the Warriors can punch the ball into the end zone yet again.
First down, Warriors.
So we got a 1st and 10 on the 21, as the ball is going to be handed off to Williams, who's going to pick up a good gain of 8 on the play. And we'll see how quickly ALA Ironwood gets back on the ball.
21, Carson Pack. 8-yard gain on the play. We'll bring up 2nd and 2, ball at the 29-yard line.
Looks like Ironwood's looking to go to the half with the lead and prepare for the second.
Well, as the clock winds down, it is ALA Ironwood 21 and Crismon 0. But we'll be back for the start of the second half. And you know what? We got some sponsors to talk about here for ALA Ironwood. And I know we're going to be bringing on our cameraman, our field guy, Mr. Lupe Ramirez, to kind of discuss that. So we'll be back after this commercial break for the start of the second half.
ScoreStream brings the excitement of high school sports directly to your phone and computer. Join our fan-driven network where you can score games, cheer with other fans, and share your favorite photos and videos from every game. Create epic highlights and help your favorite team be seen on local and national media. Become a super fan and have an incredible season with ScoreStream.
Hey you, we've got something new in the store.
Well, not really in store. It's in your home, in your office, where you play, wherever you are.
My point, son, we're here, you're there.
Wherever that is.
Tucson Appliance Company is your appliance concierge.
Tell us what you want. We will find it and send you photos, texts, emails, even FaceTime you the appliance. Buy it and we will deliver it. We're your personal appliance shopper.
Only at Tucson Appliance, where our low price is your priority.
Do you have a football player that's afraid of getting hit? How about a baseball player that's in a slump? Or how about just wanting to tweak your golf game just a little bit more? At Hypnosis Works LLC, we've been helping athletes overcome obstacles and tweak their focus for the last 8 years. Call us now for your free consultation, 520-465-7457.
Hey you, we've got something new in the store.
Well, not really in store. It's in your home, in your office, where you play, wherever you are.
My point, son, we're here, you're there.
Wherever that is.
Tucson Appliance Company is your appliance concierge.
Tell us what you want. We will find it and send you photos, texts, emails, even FaceTime you the appliance. Buy it and we will deliver it. We're your personal appliance shopper.
Only at Tucson Appliance, where our low price is your priority.
And welcome back to our special halftime show here at ALA Ironwood. I'm joined by Daniel Guevara and Benji Guevara, and these brothers are doing a great job up here in the booth. And How do you guys feel being here at ALA Ironwood, actually being in an air-conditioned booth for the first time?
Oh, you definitely got to love the hospitality from the Warriors. I mean, from the build-up all week long, or even prior to that, during the off-season when we asked Coach McCurdy, who's also the athletic director, you know, if we would be able to broadcast a game here, you just got to love the hospitality from not only the staff, but from the fans as well.
Yeah, and Coach McCurdy, we got to give you a great shout out, you and the Malts, because everything that you guys have done has made us feel right at home, and we really can't wait to come back to broadcast another game. And speaking of broadcasting, Benji, this is your first time actually being behind the microphone. What has that been like as opposed to the last time when you and I were switching jobs?
Well, definitely some adapting, right? Definitely some adapting, getting used to speaking. Also, have the ability to put a face and a voice to my name and things of that nature. Just getting used to what the field is like.
And I also noticed that you had an affinity for the Crismon uniforms. And I agree that baby blue, black, and white just comes off so crispy. And one of the things we want to do is say a thank you to our sponsors here at ALA Ironwood. That's going to be Rockin' Protein from Shamrock Farms. Rockin' Protein is the official drink of the ALA Ironwood Warriors and their athletic team. Rockin' Protein is made with 100% real Shamrock Farms milk and high-quality protein. You can find it in the dairy aisle.
And you definitely got to love all these sponsors that are here for ALA Ironwood. You know, those are the things you want if you're a team like the Warriors, who have not always been able to have the greatest seasons. And even this year, you know, they're already a game ahead of where they were last year. And to get not only the school's support, but the community support who also sponsor for these teams, you got to love those things.
Yeah, there's so much, there's a full sense of community here. It happens in the beginning when they had their special parade coming through. And that's something that you don't get to see usually, because a lot of the times these tracks are made in such a way where they can't even handle the heaviness of a vehicle. And here we are at ALA Ironwood, where everything seems to be state of the art, and it's just been an overall sensational experience. At least I would say.
And going into the first half, you know, as we got, like we said, we got homecoming. I believe this is our fourth homecoming, so that's what you guys hear, you know, in the background. But going into this first half, you had Crismon kind of driving the ball, getting some momentum. It's just unfortunate that the penalties have been costing them here tonight. And then, of course, you know, number 62, Aiden Savalos, who goes down early in the first quarter in a scary scene. You know, you were on the field. What was that kind of like?
To be honest, being behind the camera, that was a totally different experience. To see a player who was standing and drop down, it was very reminiscent of the DeMar Hamlin situation that happened on Monday Night Football. But luckily, I was able to talk to a coach that was actually by his side when he was attended to by EMTs, and he had told me that he was completely coherent. He knew who he was. He knew where he was at. He had just got knocked a little loopy, and in doing so, he had a stinger, and that was limiting his mobility. So they didn't want him to exert himself any further. So the EMTs actually carted him out, and we wish him a speedy recovery, and we wish that he's back on the sidelines here with these Crismon Rattlers very soon.
Well, let's take a little pause in the action to enjoy this halftime festivities, as the ALA Ironwood Warriors are kind of rolling, and we'll talk about them and what to expect here in the second half, and also bring some updated scores around Pinal County. So we'll be back right after this commercial break, and we'll.
ScoreStream brings the excitement of high school sports directly to your phone and computer. Join our fan-driven network, where you can score games, cheer with other fans, and share your favorite photos and videos from every game. Create epic highlights and help your favorite team be seen on local and national media. Become a super fan and have an incredible season with ScoreStream.
Hey you, we've got something new in the store.
Well, not really in store. It's in your home, in your office, where you play, wherever you are.
My point, son, we're here, you're there.
Wherever that is.
Tucson Appliance Company is your appliance concierge.
Tell us what you want. We will find it and send you photos, texts, emails, even FaceTime you the appliance. Buy it and we will deliver it. We're your personal appliance shopper.
Only at Tucson Appliance, where our low price is your priority.
Do you have a football player that's afraid of getting hit? How about a baseball player that's in a slump? Or how about just wanting to tweak your golf game just a little bit more? At Hypnosis Works LLC, we've been helping athletes overcome obstacles and tweak their focus for the last 8 years. Call us now for your free consultation, 520-465-7457.
Hey, you! We've got something new in the store.
Well, not really in store. It's in your home, in your office, where you play, wherever you are.
My point, son. We're here. You're there.
Wherever that is.
Tucson Appliance Company is your appliance concierge.
Tell us what you want. We will find it and send you photos, texts, emails, even FaceTime you the appliance. Buy it and we will deliver it. We're your personal appliance shopper.
Only at Tucson Appliance, where our low price is your priority.
ScoreStream brings
Their special homecoming
All right,
routine.
so we are back here still at halftime at ALA Ironwood. As now we got the King and Queen announcements getting ready to happen out here. But let's go over some of the scores around Pinal County. Loopy, what do we got going on around here, and are there any surprises?
Well, in the third quarter, just around the block, the Combs Coyotes are trailing the Mesquite Wildcats 0-12 right now. And a very surprising score to me, here at halftime, the Vista Grande Spartans are trailing the Arizona College Prep Knights 0-22.
And that was one of the big games right there when it came to ALA Ironwood.
And speaking of another big game, the matchup between the Eastmark Firebirds and the Poston Butte Broncos is now 24-8 in favor of the Firebirds. And also, in a very big halftime deficit, the Borgate Catholic Golden Eagles are trailing the Florence Gophers 56-0. Something that we expected, but did you expect them to hit 50 at halftime?
I mean, I'm not sure when it comes to the balance of these teams what to really expect anymore. You know, we see some teams that are able to put up a little bit of a fight, but Borgate Catholic, you know, ALA, Anthem South, those type of teams, it just hurts me to see those type of scores and the effort that these players are putting in. I know they're giving it everything they got. They're just unfortunately outmatched tonight.
And Benji, speaking of the Spartans, you were able to see them in their homecoming matchup last week. How does it sound, or how surprised are you to hear that that score of that game is them trailing by 22 points?
Well, definitely just based off the team they played. Started off a little shaky with a touchdown at the beginning of the game. I don't know what the other team entails or what they're like, right? Down 22 at half seems like a pretty uphill climb, right?
Yeah, and Arizona College Prep was one of the most prominent threats for Vista Grande in their region. And still at halftime, you got to admit that Vista Grande still has very much a chance, especially on the road.
Absolutely. You know, you definitely got to – it's a game that both teams are going to compete until the very end. But what about the Poston Butte and Eastmar game. How is that one going? Because that's another big 4A matchup, and I know we talk a lot about it. It can be very impactful, not only for region play, but also for rankings in the 4A.
Well, right now they're trailing 24-8, and we'll see if Post and Butte is able to work some second half magic and retake the lead.
Well, as the cheerleaders are kind of doing their thing right now, we'll take another little pause in the action, and we're going to talk about the first half for ALA, Ironwood, and Crismon, and what we can expect here in the second half for both teams. So we'll take another break, and we'll see y'all right after this.
ScoreStream brings the excitement of high school sports directly to your phone and computer. Join our fan-driven network where you can score games, cheer with other fans, and share your favorite photos and videos from every game. Create epic highlights and help your favorite team be seen on local and national media. Become a super fan and have an incredible season with ScoreStream.
Hey, you. We've got something new in the store.
Well, not really in store. It's in your home, in your office, where you play, wherever you are.
My point, son. We're here. You're there.
Wherever that is.
Tucson Appliance Company is your appliance concierge.
Tell us what you want. We will find it and send you photos, texts, emails, even FaceTime you the appliance. Buy it and we will deliver it. We're your personal appliance shopper.
Only at Tucson Appliance, where our low price is your priority.
Do you have a football player that's afraid of getting hit? How about a baseball player that's in a slump? Or how about just wanting to tweak your golf game just a little bit more? At Hypnosis Works LLC, we've been helping athletes overcome obstacles and tweak their focus for the last 8 years. Call us now for your free consultation, 520-465-7457.
Hey, you. We've got something new in the store.
Well, not really in store. It's in your home, in your office, where you play, wherever you are.
My point, son. We're here. You're there.
Wherever that is.
Tucson Appliance Company is your appliance concierge.
Tell us what you want. We will find it and send you photos, texts, emails, even FaceTime you the appliance. Buy it and we will deliver it. We're your personal appliance shopper.
Only at Tucson Appliance, where our low price is your priority.
All right, we are back here at the SoAZVB Network, where we're just a couple minutes away for the start of the second half. But let's go over this first half for both teams. What is it that you guys saw for Crismon, and how you think they can possibly put some points on the board?
Right now, they got to take advantage of their run game. Right now, ALA Ironwood is doing everything they can to stop their pass game, and you've seen a couple of deflections and a few near interceptions here in the first half. So I would be very surprised if Diesel actually airs it out a lot this second half. But at the same time, you got to respect the drive of the Crismon Rattlers. They're not giving up with everything that's set ahead of them and all the struggles that they've had to deal with so far in this game. They're still very much in it, even down by 3 touchdowns.
Benji, what about you for ALA Ironwood? What has impressed you, and how do you think that they can continue to put some points on the board here in the second half?
Well, I believe being effective on both sides of the ball, right? The defense is looking really good, keeping that shutout, and the offense moving the ball. The only thing that I would know is the penalties, right? The simple mistakes, those are the details. Obviously hurting the Crimson team extremely. Those would be something to clean up.
And what are your guys' predictions for this final score here at the end of this game?
You know what? I'm feeling like the Warriors are feeling themselves right now. It's homecoming. I wouldn't be surprised to see a 60 on that scoreboard by the end of the night.
Okay, what about you, Benj?
I agree. I don't know if this defense can hold up, and it might be ALA Ironwood second half. A lot of points in the second half for them.
So I'm going to go with a final of 56-7 on this one. You know, I think, like you guys have said, ALA Ironwood has definitely set the tone, especially in the run game. And, you know, you got number 77, that's Caleb Wheaton, the big nose guard, who's just putting pressure on the offense of line for Crismon. And I know he's definitely wanting to have a big second half here.
And we'll see what the second half brings, as we are just less than 2 minutes away from the third quarter kicking off. I am Lupe Ramirez. I will be back on the field providing you with your field view. And it's been a great time here up in the booth with you guys. I'll see you guys here in about 20 minutes or so.
Sounds good. And we'll just take a little pause. We're not going to go to a commercial break, but we're just going to get ready and set up for the second half. So just give us a minute here, and we'll be back for that action. All right, we are back for the start of the third quarter, as ALA Ironwood will be receiving the ball to kick things off here in the second half. And if you're Crismon here, Are you thinking about maybe catching ALA Ironwood off guard here and possibly doing an onside kick, or are you kind of playing things safe and trying to see if you could get a stop on defense?
I think taking that chance doesn't hurt you. You're down 21. Defense, 3 touchdowns. Taking that chance right now might not be too bad of an idea.
So we'll have Snowden, who's going to be kicking off for the Rattlers. And we are off for the start of the third quarter. This is going to be a nice return by number 13, Hudson Graves, as he's going to take the ball to the 25-yard line.
On the play by Reno. First down Warriors, ball at the 25.
So if you're ALA Ironwood, you definitely have to feel good about how the first half played out. It had a few penalties. You know, unfortunately, they weren't able to convert on a goal line play, but at the same time, they still were able to pick up points to close out the end of the second quarter.
Tackle on the play by number 73.
Crismon with the big play to start off the second half. That's the way you want to start off as a defense that's given up 21 points. Keep the momentum going and keep them penalties limited.
And that tackle was made by number 73, and that's Briggs Gomez. So it'll be a 2nd and 11 as Brewster will be in the shotgun formation, and he's going to hand the ball off to Williams, who's going to get a good run on the play and pick up enough for a Warriors first down.
And again, that lead blocker, 42, Robert Call, with what pushed that run to the extent that it went to. Lead blocker has been doing extremely well for ALA Ironwood, keeping that run game sound.
So 1st and 10 for the Warriors on the 39-yard line. As you got Crismon kind of shuffling on the line of scrimmage, as Williams is going to hurdle a defender and push his way for a 5-yard gain.
14, Robbie Hehe.
Tackle made by number 14, Robbie Hehe.
6-yard gain on the play will bring up 2nd and 4. Ball at the 45-yard line.
So 2nd and 5 coming up. And there's going to be another handoff to Williams, who got a little bit of an opening. He'll have a jump cut, make that 2, as they're not going to bring him down, and he's going to run all the way just outside the 15-yard line. So it looks like the biggest run of the night for number 22, Aiden Williams, on the play. And it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Warriors just outside the 15-yard line, make that the 17.
Looks like this ALA Ironwood offense is looking to establish their run game. Something that they do well. And maybe the idea is establish a run game and then try to improve your air raid offense as well in terms of getting some plays down the field.
And they're a team that averages just under 174 yards per game, and coming into tonight have attempted 195 attempts. And so you know they're going to get well into the 200 mark by the end of tonight. But just got to love what they're doing here to open up the third quarter.
Crimson defense finds itself in the red zone. Backed up again.
Aiden Williams, the ball carrier, brought down by Ryan.
And it looks like Williams is going to be tackled in the backfield
by Ryan Campbell. Big time tackle. That fires up the defense there, especially in the red zone. Get a stop here.
So Williams picked up 0 yards on that rush. So a 2nd and 10. As now we are under 9 minutes left here in the third. And the Warriors will come out with a split back formation and try to hit the hard count, and it's going to be successful, as that's going to be an offsides against the Rattlers.
We talked about earlier about the details, and that's the second one today. Just giving up 3 yards. You can't do that against a sound offense, right?
5-yard penalty will move the ball to the 12-yard line.
So the ball will be placed at the 12-yard line. Now a 2nd and 5, and you spoke on it very well. You have a play that hypes up your defense and just come out and, get that offsides, as the ball is going to be snapped over Brewster's head, and he is going to try to fall on it, but it's going to be picked up by the Rattlers as they get across the 50-yard line.
Number 10, Ryan Campbell with the recovery.
So 2 big plays almost back-to-back for Campbell, as that's not what you want if you're ALA Ironwood. You had everything rolling, and it's just, a missed snap. And unfortunately, Brewster wasn't able to fall on the ball. And then we have a penalty afterwards, which may go against ALA Ironwood. So another 15 yards at the end of this play, and now you're Crismon, and you are inside the 30-yard line to start things off here in the second half. So a big break for the Rattlers. Those are the things you said you kind of wanted to see, coming into the second half. When can they get a break first and then make a big play? So you got to execute if you're Crismon's offense here.
I think up to this point, a lot of that was our basically biggest impact play. Everything else has been flags causing huge plays or huge yard discrepancies as well.
So we'll see what the Warriors do on this first play in the third quarter, as Robinson's going to complete the pass to number 3, Kavlon Belker. And that's going to be good enough for a 5-yard gain. And those are the little things that I'm liking about Crismon, not only here in the start of the third, but in the first half as well. Yep. And this is Crismon's opportunity to make some noise, kind of make things interesting, as Snowden's going to get the handoff and maybe pick up a yard on the play. It looks like they might have him back at the line of scrimmage. But when you're a team like Crismon, who has not scored a lot through the first half very often this season, they've been making a lot of noise here in the second half, as I believe they've scored over 20 points in the last 2 weeks alone, where before, like we said, they were shut out for 3 out of those first 6 games. So a big third down for Crismon, as it's going to be a play-action pass, and the pass is going to be completed for a Rattlers first down.
It's a big-time drive for Crismon to put the points on the board and avoid the shutout.
Robinson's pass completed to Marquez.
And you never know, the big play changes momentum. Things like this could be what the Crimson offense needs to get going.
And that pass was completed to number 13, Josh Marquez, as he's been Robinson's favorite target tonight. So we got 3 wide receivers to the right, as Robinson's going to drop back again and complete the pass across the middle to yet again number 13, Marquez. And we'll see if that might be enough for another Rattlers first down.
Robinson's pass complete to Marquez.
As it looks like it will be a 2nd and inches, as we got a stop in the action.
Officials timeout.
So we got an officials timeout, as maybe we might get a measurement here.
Crismon.
And it looks like instead of the measurement, it's going to be good enough for a Rattlers first down. So the first time that Crismon's getting into this red zone, and we'll see if they can answer with some points, as it's going to be another play-action pass as Robinson rolls to his right. He's going to keep the ball, and he's going to get in for a Rattlers touchdown. So what a way to answer back if you're Crismon here. At the start of the third quarter, you get the turnover that you needed, and now you answer with some points, as it's going to be a rushing touchdown by number 15. And that's going to be Carson Robinson.
Jaden Snowden to attempt the point after touchdown.
So you called it right there. You know, you need to answer with some points off of your defense causing some turnovers, and you got to love that if you're Crismon at the start of this third quarter.
Putting points on the board is big time for this Crismon team. Avoiding the shutout. Let's see what they can do.
And the kick is up, and it is good.
That brings the score to
so now the lead is cut down to 14 as it's 21-7. ALA Ironwood with 6:22 left in the third. So as we got another pause in the action, we want to thank another one of our sponsors here at ALA Ironwood, as it's going to be Copper Creek Dental. Copper Creek Dental, your hometown family dentist. Dr. Brower and his team would love to help you smile with confidence. And of course, we can't forget to mention Olympus Construction Management. A shout out to Olympus Construction Management. We are so grateful for your generous support to our team out here at ALA Ironwood. So Snowden's going to be ready for the kickoff. And he's going to get a good little boot on this one, as the ball's going to be returned at the 1 yard line. And we got a little bit of an opening, as it looks like Gabe Cantor was just one move away from possibly taking that all the way for a touchdown.
And it looks like he bumped into his own defender, or his own teammate there. Excuse me. Robert Call prevented the, run-of-the-mill touchdown straight to the end zone.
So we'll see. We do have a penalty on the field, and we'll see which team is going to be receiving this one, as it looks like it might be ALA Ironwood, as we have a block in the back. So although it was a good return, a penalty is going to push the Warriors back, and they will start things off at the 29-yard line.
Crismon defense here should be fired up. Fired up. Another opportunity to get your team back in the game.
Warriors will have 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line.
So it's going to be a handoff to Williams, who's going to pick up 2 on the play.
Looks like Brody Taylor with the bulk of that tackle.
And we have another penalty on the play.
Back on the play by Drew Campbell. Penalty on the play.
And we're going to get offsetting penalties against both teams. So the down will count. It still will be a 2nd and 8 for the Warriors. But now things are getting a little bit chippy, as both sides are kind of expressing, things to each other. And it looks like the referees are not going to have it tonight.
And that's something you want to keep in check from both sides, but especially this Crismon team. Defense, you don't want to have anything impact your momentum right now.
So it'll be a 2nd and 7, as the Warriors are going to have 2 wide receivers in this pistol formation, as it's going to be handed off to Williams again, who's going to make a couple of moves and have enough for a first down. But here again, we have another penalty.
Penalty on the play.
And usually that goes against the offense, possibly another holding call. But we'll wait and see what the call is.
Just to note, if this Crimson offense is able to put up another touchdown, they're able to surpass that 13-point mark, in which they've only scored more than 13 points once this season. So that'd be a big, big win.
So we'll see what the call is on the play. as we have a penalty against Crismon.
Holding on Crismon.
So a holding on the defense.
First down, Warriors.
And that's going to give the Warriors a first down. So a big break for the Warriors there, as the ball will be put at the 46-yard line.
Ball at the 46-yard line.
And it looks like we're going to get a stop in the action, as we have a timeout. So we'll take a pause ourselves and be back right after this commercial break.
ScoreStream brings the excitement of high school sports directly to your phone and computer. Join our fan-driven network where you can score games, cheer with other fans, and share your favorite photos and videos from every game. Create epic highlights and help your favorite team be seen on local and national media. Become a super fan and have an incredible season with ScoreStream.
Hey, you. We've got something new in the store.
Well, not really in store. It's in your home, in your office, where you play, wherever you are.
My point, son. We're here. You're there.
Wherever that.
All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 for ALA Ironwood, as they're going to feed Williams yet again, and he's going to make a couple of great moves and let his blockers help him out, as now it's another first down for the Warriors, as Williams carries the ball just shy of the 35-yard line.
Aiden Williams continues to rack up the yards.
And I mean, when you're averaging 5.2 yards per carry, you're definitely helping your offense in a great way, because you're pretty much setting yourself up for a second and short. So the Warriors will go into that pistol formation, and Williams will get the handoff yet again, as he may have picked up a first down. Looks like maybe a yard short on the play.
Robbie Hehe with the trip up there, slow him down.
Nine-yard gain on the play will bring up 2nd and 1.
So 2nd and 1 for ALA Ironwood with just under 4:40 remaining in the third. And they're going to stick to that pistol formation and continue to feed Williams, who's going to be brought down on the play yet again by number 10, Ryan Campbell, who made some big plays last drive. One of them was that big fumble recovery.
Back-to-back last time, so let's see what happens on this next play.
4-yard loss on the play will bring up
So a 4-yard loss on the play there, as now it's a 3rd and 5. And we'll see what the Warriors decide to do here. Definitely, if you're Crismon, you got to make this stop. You got to do it and not allow any free yards as far as penalty goes.
And I'd like to see some fire from this Crismon defense, right? This is a big time down. Get your guys ready.
And so ALA Ironwood will come out with twins right and split backs in the backfield, as Brewster's going to drop back and roll to his right and complete the pass. And we'll see if it's enough for a first down.
Brewster's pass complete to Cantor.
As that was number 8, Gabe Cantor, on the reception. And it looks like he's going to be 1 yard short on the play. And if I'm the Warriors, I'd definitely keeping that offense out there and putting Crismon on their toes, or on their heels, excuse me.
The flip side as well is if you get a stop here, big momentum change, right?
And we'll see if number 10, Campbell, can make another big play for this Rattlers defense. So Brewster will be under center as he's going to hand off to Williams, and it looks like he may have enough for a Warriors first down. And that is the call.
First down, Warriors.
So first down, Warriors, with 3:30 left in the third, and now they're rolling.
Back to a new set of downs. Again, this Crimson defense is on the field for a good amount of time. We'll see how it plays in the fourth quarter in terms of fatigue.
And when you're a 3A team, it's definitely tough for especially if you don't have a lot of depth. You got players playing on both sides of the ball, as Williams is going to get the ball again and pick up a gain of 4 on the play. And, you know, after a while, when the team is kind of having success in the run game, you're going to tend to tire out. And we'll see if Crismon can withstand that run game from ALA Ironwood.
Especially with a good runner, that pursuit starts to tail off, and it'll be a field day.
So Williams will get the ball and pick up maybe 2 or 3 on the play.
Number 50, Ben Johnson with the tackle there.
On the play by number 50, Ben Johnson.
And so now it's going to be a 3rd and 3 for the Warriors.
We'll bring up 3rd and 3, ball at the 18-yard line.
It's going to be split backs as Brewster's going to go to the hard count. And Brewster will hand it off to Williams again, and he's going to pick up enough for another Warriors first down, as now the ball is just shy of the 10-yard line, as we have 2 minutes left in the third.
First down, Warriors. Ball at the 12-yard line.
So as we are inside the 10, we're going to take it down to our goal line cam, as Williams is going to get the ball and pick up a couple on the play.
Aiden Williams, the ball carrier. Tackle on the play by Hehe.
So we have a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Looks like He's going off the field. Made a good initial hit there. Something to look out for.
So we are closing in on the final minute of the third quarter, as we are going to get a stop in the action, a timeout from ALA Ironwood, as that's their first timeout. But let's take a look at what we got going on for both teams coming up. And so after this game, Crismon is going to be going into their bye week, and they're going to be taking on a Santan Foothills team who has been very injury plagued throughout the course of this season. And then after that, they have to face a tough region matchup opponent in the Florence Gophers, who currently sit at 5-1. We spoke about the score against Bourget Catholic, already up 56-0, and then they'll close things out at Coolidge and the Bears, who are looking to try to possibly sneak in to the playoffs, but they're going to need to win out. So, you know, 3 tough games for Crismon, but it's still, you got to play the game at the end of the day, and anything can happen, especially in these final 3 games. As after their bye week, ALA Ironwood is going to go and travel down to Tempe, as you're going to have Brewster pick up about 3 on the play on the quarterback keeper. But let's go back real quick. And then they'll have Santan Foothills, which is, we're going to actually be there for that game. So definitely tune in if you're going to not be able to make it to that game.
We'll bring up 3rd and 4.
And then they'll finish off at Florence for their last game of the season. And like I said, that is a game that can possibly be the deciding factor of who takes home this 3A Central.
A lot of football to go.
So big 3rd down for the Warriors, as Williams is going to get the handoff, and it looks like he may be short on the play.
Williams, the ball carrier. Tackled by,
and so it's going to bring up a 4th down for the Warriors, but that looks like it's going to do it for us here in the third quarter with your score, ALA Ironwood 21, Crismon 7. And we'll be back for the start of the fourth quarter.
4th and 3 from the
ScoreStream brings the excitement of high school sports directly to your phone and computer. Join our fan-driven network where you can score games, cheer with other fans, and share your favorite photos and videos from every game. Create epic highlights and help your favorite team be seen on local and national media. Become a super fan and have an incredible season with ScoreStream.
Hey, you. We've got something new in the store.
Well, not really in store. It's in your home, in your office, where you play, wherever you are.
My point, son. We're here. You're there.
Wherever that is.
Tucson Appliance Company is your appliance concierge.
Tell us what you want. We will find it and send you photos, texts, emails, even FaceTime you the appliance. Buy it and we will deliver it. We're your personal appliance shopper.
Only at Tucson Appliance for our low pricing.
Number 23.
So welcome back to the SOAZVB network for the start of the fourth quarter, where the ALA Ironwood Warriors lead the Crismon Rattlers 21-7, and Crismon made a big stop on third down.
Looks like we got a field goal here.
And it looks like the Warriors will be attempting a field goal. So you got to take the points, while you can, especially how successful Crismon's offense drove the ball downfield. And the kick is up. And it is good. So 3 more points added to the score for Crismon, as you got number 23, Porter Lee, with the field goal. And now the lead extends to 24-7.
It's got to feel good for that Crismon defense to get off the field, holding them to 3, keep the game manageable. You're still in it. Got to feel good for that defense.
We'll wait for the kickoff from the Warriors, as you've had number 31, Snowden, who's kind of been their utility guy for Crismon, as he's going to be back in ready to give his offense some great field position.
Hope and Snowden back to receive for Crismon.
So Snowden will take the ball at the 8-yard line, and he's going to go up the sideline, as he's going to get the ball just shy of the 30-yard line. So that's where the Rattlers will take their possession and their first possession of the fourth quarter.
The return, tackled by Malachi Gomez.
I'd like to see this offense take a shot.
Crismon will take over 1st and 10 from their own 19-yard line. Correction, 29-yard line.
Yeah, I'd like to see this offense take a shot down the field. In terms of the air attack, I've only seen a couple slants, things of that nature. I think they have to take a shot here soon.
And we'll see if the Robinson and, Mendez connection will happen, as they're going to hand the ball off on the first play and pick up a gain of 2.
Snowden with the carry.
And just to catch up some people for scores around the county, ALA Anthem South trailing Pima 0-62, and Mesquite up 32-0 against Crismon. And there's your shot downfield, but seems like some miscommunication, as the intended receiver, Kavlon Belker, seemed to run a curl when I believe Robinson wanted him to go more downfield. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 8. But as I was saying, Mesquite up 32-0 against Combs, and Arcadia taking it to Desert Sunrise up 62-0, while Florence wins by a final of 63-0 against Borgate Catholic to improve to 6-1. So big 3rd down for Crismon, as Robinson's going to drop back, and he's going to get wrapped up, but the ball's going to be intercepted by the Warriors. And what a big play for the Warriors defense, as that's their 6th interception on the season.
Robinson's pass intercepted by number 40, Bentley Hatch.
And that interception is going to be made by number 40, Bentley Hatch. So what a turn of events for the Warriors, who had a turnover early in the third quarter, and now get one on the defensive side and set their team up for another scoring opportunity.
From the Crismon 11-yard line.
The D-line's impact has definitely been felt.
It's that pressure up the middle.
On the flip side as well, as a quarterback there made a difficult play. Should have just threw it away, turned it into putting his defense that's been on the field for a good while into a tough situation. Might open up this game here.
And so we'll take things down to our goal line cam, as it's going to be a handoff to number 8, and that's Gabe Cantor on the play.
Gabe Cantor with the carry, run out of bounds by Belcher.
It looks like he may have picked up 5.
Three-yard gain on the play.
Excuse me, that was a 3-yard gain. So it'll be 2nd and 7.
Ball at the 8-yard line.
And you know, if you're the Warriors, you want to put up 6 here and kind of make things be out of reach for Crismon in any type of chance for a comeback here in the fourth quarter. As you're going to have Brewster under center, and he's going to hand the ball off, and it's going to be another big tackle in the backfield for Crismon.
73, Briggs Gomez with the point of contact. Big time tackle.
So it looks like a loss of 2 on the play, and they'll bring up
tackle on the play by number 73,
a 3rd and 9. As we've already played 2 minutes here in the fourth.
On the play will bring up 3rd and 9. Ball at the 10-yard line.
And the big score over here in the Queen Creek, Santan Valley area, Eastmark up on Post and Butte 41-8 with a big region implications, as Brewster is going to have a play action and roll out and connect with an open receiver, and it looks like he has enough for a Warriors touchdown, as that's number 24, Carson Carrasco on the play, and touchdown Warriors. So a big play action play there for the Warriors, as Brewster is having himself a day airing the ball out. And what do we say? That run game helps develop those play actions, and you're not ready for it, especially when a team is so successful on the ground.
Definitely completely full of defense there. Wide receiver, tight end, whichever was basically wide open on that play.
And so the kick is up and good, and now the lead is 31 Warriors, 7 Crismon.
Rattlers 7.
And the big plays have been there for ALA Ironwood here tonight.
Crismon definitely still has some positives to look at, right? Put points on the board. Defense has been on the field a good amount of time, but still keeping up with this offense.
And another score update here, as it's the fourth quarter between Vista Grande and Arizona College Prep, as the Knights are leading the Spartans 22-0. So a big surprise there. Like I said, a lot of region matchups that are going to kind of shake things up as we get into the second half of the season, and you know a lot of those games are going to have real big playoff implications.
Friday Night Lights, baby. I know I'm a basketball player myself, but football, definitely love it as well.
So as we await the kickoff with a 24-point lead for the Warriors, they're going to love, as they're sitting at the number 20 spot. And I'll wait for my comment after this run from Snowden, as it looks like he's going to get a good return just shy of the 40-yard line. But I was saying, for ALA Ironwood, you're sitting at 20. You need a big game, here tonight to kind of stick in that race. Top 16 teams in 3A make the playoffs this year. And then coming off of that bye, you play a team like Tempe, who's currently ranked 17th. So if you pick up this victory here, you go and beat a team like Tempe, you can be closing into that top 16 spot to possibly sneak into the playoffs. So Robinson will come out in shotgun formation with Twins to the left, as he's going to hand the ball off to number 2, JP Altamirano, and he's going to get stuffed at the line, maybe possibly even a loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah, Marcus Dorsey with the stand-up there. Good tackle, great tackle.
And with Dorsey, I mean, he currently ranks 18th in Arizona and 8th in 3A for tackles. So he is always all over the field for this Warriors defense. So Robinson's going to drop back and try to connect with his receiver, as the intended receiver is number 28. As that's number 28 Vance's. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and 11 on with 8:46 here in the 4th. So Crismon will come out, Twins right, 1 running back in the backfield, as Robinson's going to roll to his right, and he's going to have a good completion at the 50-yard line, and it looks like that's number 13, Josh Marquez, on the reception, as he braced for impact on that hit. And he was able to hang on for a Rattlers first down.
If I'm not mistaken, it looks like Marcus Dorsey on that big hit again for ALA Ironwood Warriors.
And they're definitely, dropping them shoulder pads and making contact. So we're going to get a handoff to number 2, Altamirano, and it looks like he may pick up 5 on the play.
Again, the pursuit to the ball is there. They have 6 Warriors there ready to make the tackle.
Brought down by Barrett. 5-yard gain on the play will bring up 2nd and 5. Ball at the 45-yard line.
But what I like here tonight, I mean, it looks like ALA Ironwood is closing in on victory tonight. But Crismon is still not going away. They're still trying to make plays. And as I say that, it is another interception thrown by Robinson. And it looks like the Warriors are going to take it to the house.
Robinson's pass intercepted by number 6,
Marcus Dorsey.
As that is number 6, Marcus Dorsey on the play. You said it right there.
Seemed like he was building that up. 3 big impact plays, and there it goes, straight to the house.
And so his 3rd interception on the season goes for 6 and extends the Warriors' lead to 37-7 with 7:35 left in the ball game. And how about that? We talk about ALA Ironwood's defense, and they are coming up big here in the second half with 2 big penalties and 1 going for a defensive touchdown.
Most definitely. I spoke about the interception earlier, possibly coming at some point, and there it was.
And the kick is going to be up and good. And now a 31-point lead for the Warriors.
To Warriors 38, Rattlers 7.
And this defense is scary good. You know, I know that Crismon was a struggling team coming in here tonight, but you still have to go out and dominate a team, especially one that you are heavily favored to beat. And I think it's going to set things up for a good final 3 games for the Warriors. And who knows, we might see everything coming down to that final game against Florence.
It's going to be a big-time game, big-time finish.
And so with a victory here tonight, the Warriors will improve to 4-3 on the season, while Crismon will drop to 0-7. And like we said earlier in the broadcast, the Warriors have improved their victories ×2. Only picked up 2 wins last year, and already with 4 here in the first 7 games. So Snowden's going to return the ball and be tackled just outside the 30-yard line, maybe around the 27. But I'd like, I don't want to see Crismon kind of fold here in the final 7:30 here in the 4th. Like you said, they have an opportunity to put up more points, possibly more than they have all season, with their biggest point total being 13 points. And like I think with this team, they're so young, a team with just juniors, sophomores, and freshmen. And I like the development. I like what's happening with this team.
I agree.
And this is 3 straight games they haven't been shut out, so you got to love the improvement there. So Robinson's going to drop back, and he's going to find number 28 Vances on the play. As they will pick up, the Rattlers will pick up a gain of 10. And that's good enough for a first down.
First down, Crismon.
So we got a Twins left as it's going to be a handoff to number 2, and that's Altamirano on the rush.
Altamirano, the ball carrier. Brought down by Wheaton and Call.
And that'll be a gain of 2 on the play.
Looks like we're going to get a timeout here.
2-yard gain on the play will bring up 2nd and 8.
So timeout from Crismon.
Timeout, Crismon.
With 6:42 left in the ball game, and we'll be back right after this commercial break.
ScoreStream brings the excitement of high school sports directly to your phone and computer. Join our fan-driven network where you can score games, cheer with other fans, and share your favorite photos and videos from every game. Create epic highlights and help your favorite team be seen on local and national media. Become a super fan and have an incredible season with ScoreStream.
Hey, you. We've got something new in the store.
Well, not really in store. It's in your home, in your office, where you play, wherever you are.
My points?
So we are back with 6:42 left in the ball game, and the Warriors have extended their lead to 38-7, as it is a 2nd and 7 for the Rattlers, and it's going to be a big completion across the middle.
Pass complete to number 10, Ryan Campbell.
Ryan Campbell with the catch, and what a throw, what a catch. Needed more of that earlier in the game, but hey, want to go into the next week with positive impact plays.
And I'm definitely loving
First down, Crismon.
the offense here for Crismon. I mean, of course, you got a couple interceptions here in the second half from Robinson, but he's still throwing that ball hard, and it's also opening up some good runs, as you're going to get number 10, Campbell, again across the middle, and it's going to be another first down for the Rattlers.
Dorsey and Mandreas.
And there is Dorsey again for another tackle, accompanied by Mandreas.
22-yard line.
Crimson offense hasn't been in the red zone too often, so this is ample opportunity for the ALA Ironwood to get a stop. Red zone touches.
And so it's going to be a play action as Robinson's going to roll to his left, and he's going to connect with his receiver, as that's going to be Campbell for the 3rd consecutive time. And these two are building some chemistry here late in the 4th quarter.
First down, Crismon.
We'll keep things here on our main cam, as we are in the red zone with Crismon knocking on the door. And it's going to be another pass, but unfortunately the ball will be dropped. The intended receiver, number 28, Vances.
Robinson's pass, intended for Vances, incomplete. Coverage on the play by Alex Arnold.
I think if he led Vances there a little bit, he would have walked into the end zone, threw it a little behind him. Kind of lost him the opportunity to score there.
2nd and goal.
And we'll see if Vances gets another opportunity here in the red zone. But always keep your eye on number 13, Marquez, as we know that was Robinson's favorite target in the first half. We got Marquez in motion, and it's going to be another pass, from Robinson, but we do have a flag on the play.
Robinson's pass intended for Belcher, broken up by number 23, Porter Lee.
As the intended receiver was number 3, Belcher.
Pass interference on the Warriors.
Pass interference is a call on the play.
So we're going to get a timeout from ALA Ironwood with 5:22 left in the ball game. And while we got another quick stop in the action, we definitely got to thank Olympus Construction Management, as the ALA Ironwood Warriors want to send a shout out to you. And we are so grateful for your generous support of our team. And then we also can't thank enough our earlier sponsors that we mentioned: Phoenix Design, Red Mountain Pools, Atlantis Pediatric Dental, Lamar's Plumbing, Copper Creek Dental, and of course our sponsor of our protein drinks here tonight, Rockin' Protein. So thank y'all for all your support for ALA Ironwood's Warriors football and helping out your local high school here in the Queen Creek area. So it's going to be a 2nd and 3 for Crismon, as it's going to be a handoff up the middle, and it's going to be a touchdown, as that's number 2, JP Altamirano,
Crismon touchdown
on the rushing touchdown. So now Crismon cuts the lead down to 38-13. And you got to love that there's not any quit in this Rattlers team. And they're going to play until the last whistle blows.
Number 31, Jaden Snowden, on to attempt the extra point.
And we'll see what Snowden does on this extra point, as now the kick was blocked. So the score will remain 38-13 in favor of the Warriors with 5:17 left in the ball game. And it got to hurt if you're Crismon on that, because the extra point is a new school record in points scored in a ball game, but the record will remain tied at 13, at least for now, unless they were able to get the ball in the end zone here before the final 5 minutes. But the big thing you got to circle around when you're the Crismon Rattlers is 38 points in 3 weeks, when they were only averaging just under 8 points, 7.5 points through the first 6 games. But in the last 3 contests, you have 38. And we got a kick that is going to roll out of bounds, as that will be a penalty on Crismon and set up the Warriors at the 35-yard line.
Snowden's kick goes out of bounds.
And if you take a look at Crismon's schedule here, I mean, they had some tough opponents here in the 3A division, as they started things off with Benjamin Franklin. They have to play Thatcher, Sabino, and then a really good 4A team in Vista Grande. So not a very friendly schedule when it came to their first 4 games, but gotta love how they're turning things around. It just, unfortunately, some turnovers kind of cost him here tonight in the second half, and ALA Ironwood is able to take advantage of it.
Definitely some tough losses there, man. Big time losses.
So the Warriors are going to hand the ball off. The Rushers are going to pick up a gain of 2.
5 minutes remaining in the fourth here.
As they're going to feed number 22, Aiden Williams, on the play.
2-yard gain on the play will bring up 2nd and 8, ball at the 42-yard line.
So 2nd and 8, and you got to feel that the Warriors are probably going to just try to run out the remainder of this clock and go home victorious here on homecoming night. As it's going to be a quarterback keeper.
Little miscommunication there.
Brewster with the keeper.
Brewster gets some positive yards there.
Brought down by Carson Pack.
So it'll be a 3rd
4-yard
and
gain on
4
the play, bring up
for the
34.
Warriors.
Ball at the 46-yard line.
So with 3rd and 4, Brewster will be in shotgun formation. He's going to hand the ball off to Williams, who's going to be wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. As he's going to be tackled by number 14,
by Johnson and Hehe.
Robble Hehe.
No gain on the play. Will bring up 4th and 4. Ball at the 46-yard line.
So I think possibly for the first time
Number 4,
tonight,
Jet Brewster on the punt for the Warriors.
you're going to get a Warriors punt. And yet again, no returner back for the Crismon Rattlers.
Booming punt.
And it's going to take a Warriors bounce as the ball's going to roll and be down at the 1-yard line. So an amazing punt by number 4,
Brewster's punt
Jet
down
Brewster.
at the
So
1
not
yard
only
line
does he
by
have the
Aiden
arm, he
Green.
got the leg as well, and
Will take over.
is going to pin
1st and 10.
the Rattlers back at their own 1-yard line.
Special teams doesn't get credit that often, and that's a big time play. Big time play. You can make it happen. Moving forward, you know you're capable of it.
And you got to see how much pressure the Warriors are going to put on this Rattlers offense and try to possibly pick up a safety.
Yeah, and you can see the players on the sign signaling for our safety as well. They want it. They want it. I see Bentley Hatch with the safety sign. Let's see if they can get it here.
So with 2:59 left in the ball game, the Rattlers will have to go 99 yards to put up some more points. But you know that pressure's going to come up the middle as Robinson's going to throw the ball for the intended receiver. Looks like number 13, Josh Marquez on the play. Excuse me, that would be number 10, Campbell.
Robinson's pass is incomplete.
And that was Robinson's favorite target this past drive as he connected with them at least 3 times across the middle, and they were looking for another big play there. So 2nd and 10. As it's a low snap, it's going to be a handoff as we have a penalty on the play.
Altamirano, the ball carrier.
As Altamirano's going to get enough for a Rattlers first down, but we'll see what the call is on the play.
Lee, Carrasco, and Gomez.
It was looking like a possibility there. Found his way out.
And it looks like the Rattlers are walking back as it is going to be holding against the offense.
Holding on Crismon.
With half a distance to the goal, you're basically as close as you can get to the end zone here.
So it will be a 2nd and 7 for Crismon with 2:40 left. You'll have Robinson in shotgun formation as he's going to drop back and look for his receiver, as that's number 3, Belcher.
Robinson's pass.
And he'll bring up a 3rd down for the Rattlers. And if you're the Rattlers here, you get a 4th down. Are you just going to punt the ball back probably to the Warriors? Because you have a turnover, you're pretty much asking for some more points added on to the Warriors scoreboard.
I think that'd be a better approach. Allow your defense to finish off the night.
3rd and 8 for Crismon.
So we got Marquez in motion as Altamirano is going to get the handoff and be drugged down.
Altamirano, the ball carrier, brought down by number 24, Carson Carrasco.
as that's going to be number 24, Carson Carrasco, and be a 4th down for the Rattlers as their punting unit comes onto the field.
No gain on the play will bring up 4th and 8. Snowden on the punt for Crismon.
So Snowden will be punting inside his own end zone. No returner back for the Warriors as the ball is going to bounce just shy of the 50-yard line to the 47, but we do have a flag on the play.
Penalty on the play.
It may be a penalty against the Warriors as we have a personal foul on the Warriors.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Warriors.
And that's going to be a 1st down for Crismon. So a lucky break for the Rattlers there. As if you're ALA Ironwood, you have to come into these final minutes, level-headed and just want to take home a victory. Your team was going to get the ball back and probably run out the clock. Now your defense has to go back out there and try to hold the Rattlers from scoring again.
The way I see it, it sounds like some sprints to me. Honestly, that's what it sounds like to me.
And Coach Lauren Dawson can't be happy with that. You spoke about how well their special teams has been playing all night, and to have that and give Crismon another chance.
Well, definitely, if you like you said, if they want to climb to that 1 out of 6, is definitely in the details.
Well, we're going to get a timeout by Crismon, and during that time, we just want to take a time to thank our sponsors, and we're going to start off with ScoreStream. That is the app where we get all of our updated scores for you guys around the Pinal County and Southern Arizona area.
Next, we want to give a shout out to Wings and Moss down there in Tucson, AZ. Extremely good place. Get a chance to go down there, try it out, see what it tastes like.
And then, of course, we got to talk about Encore down in Eloy, Arizona, always taking care of us as we go down there. If you're ever in the Eloy area, make sure you check out Encore. So Robinson's going to drop back and look for Campbell across the middle as the ball is deflected in the air.
Robinson's pass intended for Campbell.
And who was in the area. You see Dorsey looking to pick up another interception on the night.
Add to that interception total.
So 2nd and 10 with 1:41 remaining in the ball game. And it's going to be twins left for the Rattlers as Robinson is going to roll to his right. Got a defender pursuing him, and he's just going to run the ball out of bounds. Maybe be back to the line of scrimmage.
Out of bounds by Carrasco.
And Carson Carrasco was definitely on pursuit there.
No gain on the play will bring up 3rd and 10. Ball at the 19-yard line.
So 3rd and 10 for the Rattlers as they're going to hand the ball off. And it looks like it's going to be a short run by Altamirano and bring up a 4th down for Crismon as we are inside the final 35 seconds of the ball game.
4th and 8.
And we'll see if Crismon decides to run another play. So 4th and 8, they're going to be in the shotgun formation with 2 receivers to the right. As Robinson is going to hand it off to Altamirano, who's going to come up just shy of a first down, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Warriors with 7.8 seconds left in the ball game, and you got to expect just one kneel down, and it's going to be a Warriors victory here tonight. But as we take some time, we want to finish thanking our sponsors here, as we have Get It In Apparel, who's going to be sponsoring your players of the game here tonight. And Game Time Recruiting and Consulting, Mr. Rodney Cox, who's helping players here in Arizona and across the nation try to get to the next level. If you ever have any questions, be sure to check out Game Time Recruiting and Consulting.
Next up here, we have Pop's Studio with a shout out as well to them.
And those are where we come and do our podcast, our video cast, out through in the Tucson area. But with that kneel down, that is going to do it for tonight's matchup, as the ALA Ironwood Warriors knock off the Crismon Rattlers 38-13 and improve to 4-3 on the season, while Crismon goes to 0-7. But both teams will have a bye this week. But that's going to do it here for us at ALA Ironwood High School. This has been the SoAZ VB Network. I'm Daniel Guevara. Alongside me is Mr. Benji Guevara. And thank you to our two cameramen, Chris Kidney and Lupe Ramirez. But we will see you guys next week down in Casa Grande, as we will see the Cienega taking on the Casa Grande Cougars. So until next time, you guys, thank you all so much.